think I'm now set up properly. Let's get started for the evening. Okay, now let's pick up where we left off. So we have Mr. Tradua, who's taming my alpacas. Let's speed some things along. So my goal tonight will hopefully be to get... So I got complex clothing going on. I'd like to at least get close to doing electricity, or at least upgrade my researcher just a little bit more, just so I can go through and get this stuff a little bit faster. I kind of want to do what I did last time with Lurcha. Let's see if we can't do some more mining as well. I still got to clean this up and mine these out, actually. We gotta get some more. Actually, these can all go away, can't they? I don't need these anymore. Yeah, I should have one little sleeping bag per person. So that should be set to go. Oh man. Ooh, who's this? If she joins you, the persona will hit black plane with psychic expression for 500. Well, I could always use another person, so let's grow the tribe, shall we? Diva, please tell me you're not useless. Please tell me you're not useless. Hey, you're not useless. You can cook. You're also not too bad at medicine. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's put you on some duties here. Miss Diva the healer. And plants. And actually, I mean, you're relatively a redundant workforce here, but I will accept it. Now let's see. Okay, I need to make another cloak. And actually what I do need to make is a clothing bench. That would be nice as well, so I can start making some real clothing out of all the animals that I've released from the burden of living. Let's see, it just requires some wood, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright. So in this playthrough, I'm going to actually try to finish it. And if I can, I'd like to throw in one more little bonus objective for myself, which is going to be, I want to take out at least one enemy camp, which is way the hell away. Jeez, wow, I picked a location that was away from everybody. Which is good, I guess, because now I don't have to worry about, I guess I would assume I don't have to worry about raids so much, but what the hell do I know? Maybe I'll have to worry about raids regardless. Let's make some pants. Do it until I have two. Make a... I have a cloak. How about some hats? There we go. Ooh, I need colonist beds. Oh, right. Sorry. I need to make a little bed for my new person. I'm sorry, diva person. Oh, and you are incapable of violence from what it looks like, so that's kind of useless. Oh, GGG's. Okay. But hey, we're making progress on our little walls here. Our little homes here. Let's go ahead and put some walls up right over here. Of course, limestone to fit our lovely limestone caverns things. And of course, let's put in some wooden floors for now just to make everything nice and pretty. And let's see, how much food do I have? I've got 15 food, and it's going to last me about a day or so. Okay. So I probably don't need to go hunting again just yet, but I'm going to have to very, very shortly. A mad tortoise. Who's my hunter? Where's my hunter? Building, making pants, digging at limestone. I think it's Tradua. And let's see if we can't put... I don't need that just yet. So hopefully this will keep me nice and safe from the elements here. Oh, Tradua, I need you to take on the difficult and rabid tortoise. Get him with that. I mean, I don't really know. I've never actually tried shooting a tortoise with a bow, but I would assume that shell would stop most arrows. I mean, I've never actually had to do it. I have no idea how you hunt turtle. I mean, I never even thought about it nor tried. How would you hunt turtle? I don't even know. I just don't know. Okay. I didn't even know they had kidneys. Do turtles have? I mean, they have to have something that essentially equates to a kidney. They have to, but I mean, I never know if they had something that's just called a kidney. It's just never something that's occurred to me. Something that's always kind of made me wonder is like, I wonder what people's like worst pre-orders are. Like, had they ever pre-ordered something that was just like, that made them like just go, ugh, why did I do that? Because I know I've done it a couple times. And like anybody who's in here, if there is anybody in here to tell me if they have one of those moments, because I certainly have a few. Come on, clean my place up. Let's make it nice and pretty for all the people that are waiting for us. And I would like to start growing. Actually, no, let's see. It's Jugist. That's summer, so I wonder if I'll have enough time to grow some cotton here. If I can grow cotton here. So I know I can, but like, you know, if I can get it done in time. If I can get it done in time, that'd be great. Unfinished blue fur cowboy hat. Let's also make some shirts. Oh, button down. What's the difference between button down and regular shirt? Armor, sharp, armor, heat, insulation, cold, insulation, heat. What's just a regular t-shirt do? So it looks like the button down shirt's probably better. I do want kind of a little check on those. Oh, and let's make sure we put that cloak on that bill as well. And then I can just suspend that for now. Not that I think anybody's going to build anything there, or, yeah, craft anything here, but you never know. And I also would not mind having a butcher table. Bop. Now that spot's temporary. I need to kind of keep expanding and keep working on stuff. Eventually this will move somewhere else. But as of right now, this is where it's going to be. And how long do you have before you expire? 38 days. So I got some time for that. Ooh, low food. That is no good. So right now, let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, look, free food. All that. So let's start planning a few things out here. So my first gut instinct is to wall this off, or something close to it. Maybe right here. And then put my defensive line maybe right here. And then my entrance would do, let's zap this out. Let's just kind of move this out of the way. My little path they'd take would look something like this. Oops, too far. Just a very, very long one that we had, like very similar to the one we had before. That's about right. So that would be their pathway. I think that might work. And then we can double up on the walls right here. And then what I could do is, and actually, what if I moved this up right here and then made a little side area right here, this just wall, and then a door right there, and that way if I need to I can like chuck grenades this way. That might be better. I think that might work. I may have to put like a little area right here as well with a door. Whoops, with a door there. That way they can kind of, you know, if somebody decides to go this way, they have some cover. I think that might work. Now for the rest of this, again, I need to wall everything else off as well. I can't be having people come this way. But since the majority of my base, I plan to use this giant rock and this giant rock for it, I think that this is a good long-term solution for my enemy problem. And then I can put another one maybe up here. So again, I want to wall all this stuff off. So let's go ahead and let's map that out right now. I'm going to wall that off. Go all the way through. Wall that off. Now the problem I'm going to run into is that I'm going to need another kill zone somewhere up here or over here. I might need a few kill zones actually, because the way I want to do this, if I'm going to own all this space, which is what I want to do, I'm going to need a place for them to go. So I'm probably going to need one right here. Probably one here, probably one here. So I'm going to have a lot of kill zones that I'm going to need to set up. So I don't think I'm quite ready to just even plan that effectively. How would I even do it for this one? I'd have to probably tear all this out. Not probably. I'm going to have to tear all this out. And then from over here, I could... Whoop. Thank you, autosave. Thank you very much. Maybe I can do something here? Question mark? Because I'm planning for this to be my firing line. So what if I made it to where... let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, that's just, I'm now just spitballing so bad that I'm not even making something useful here. Let's map this out. So if they came in from here, might be better. And this will be my firing line. Do I want to put this here? That'll be my first wall. They'll come in right here. And then up. Let's map that right. Maybe something like that. So we're gonna basically keep using that same setup. But that'll give me lots of different space here. Now, the next issue I'm going to have is maybe this one. I don't have a lot of space to work with. This one I've got a little bit more open ground, but not nearly as much as I have with this one. This will be probably the most elaborate one, but it's also going to be the one that's probably the least used. This I can probably just wall off and get away with, because they can just circle back around and go another way. So let's make a wall here. You may want to double up on that wall. Now, if they break through here, I'm going to have a problem. If they just are hell-bent on that, then I'm going to be in a bit of an issue. But I don't think I'll need to worry too much about that. Oh, and it's time to go wood harvesting. I definitely need more wood. So that's my general thoughts. Hello, what is this? Malaya's Merit's Heatwave. The shield pack might be nice. 6 days for a heatwave. Let's not take stuff that I know that it's gonna really mess me up just yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start anything like that just yet. Oh, let's build some. Ooh, I can get rid of this butcher spot now. Butcher creature, do forever. Oh, let's start making some hunting trips. We're definitely going to need to get some more food out of all this. And let's build another. Whoop. Yeah, I like the fact that it autosaves. That's really awesome, but I really don't like that it. Oh, what the heck is this? A single goat. How dare this goat? This goat does not deserve life. Where's the goat? Where did it go? Oh, there's 3 goats. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. You're incapable of violence because you're useless. You are capable of violence. You are not. You are. And you are. So, Diva, are you capable of violence? No. So, 3 of my 6 people cannot fight. Perfect. This won't end badly at all. And then Tradoa, move you up a little bit. Alright, now where are these lovely goats? We have to tend to these goats. And when I say tend, oh geez, it's a 2-pronged attack, Batman. Alright, so I'm gonna let you all both flank Mr. Tradoa there. Alright, you attack that one. You attack that one. And may God be with you. Because they're goats. I can't imagine goats being easy things to harm or kill. With clubs and a bow. And a knife. Oh wow, Miss Knife Wielder just took him down. Oh, Mr. Club Wielder took him down. Is that a him or a she? She. I'm sorry. I misgendered somebody, and I'm deeply sorry. Oof. Okay, we need a doctor. Diva. Wait, Go Juice. I don't have any Go Juice. Oh, she's got withdrawal symptoms. Oof. That's not good. Let's see. What do we got? Blue fur, fox fur, lizard skin, light leather, plain leather. Wow, I've got nothing for nobody. Alright, so let's first get Diva off of her. Who's my medic? Alright, so you need to start prioritizing her and then prioritize her. Now. I need you to do it now. Danka. Alright. Perfect. Let's make sure everybody's nice and healthy. So, I am also concerned about Medicinal. See if we can get some medicine grow. I doubt we're going to get all this medicine grown before winter, but we can at least give it a shot. Give it the old college try. Let's see. Oh, do we abandon our headdresses already? Don't tell me you abandoned our headdresses. No. Minor break risk. Who's about to break? Okay, darkness. It's not that ugly. I mean, well, it isn't pretty either, but it's not that ugly. Minor break risk. All right. We're getting there. We're getting up there for leather. Once we have enough, we're gonna make a patch skin little sleeping bag for Diva here, who is going through some withdrawals. Actually, can I make beds yet? No, I can't make beds yet. All right. I think it's the vanilla expanded that yeah. I'm gonna wait till I get the great bow sorted before I do that. Ugh, Diva, you poor thing. You are psychically suppressed and you have go juice withdrawal because you're a junkie. Alright. And I think I don't have plant cut as a priority for all I do, but they're just... Oh, there she is. She's cutting important things first, right? Because that's what you do. You would cut the important things first. Let's see, and let's go ahead and let's make a torch here because let's make people happy. So I am curious, and I've asked this already once. I don't know if anybody heard me. I was curious today, and I was thinking about it myself. Is like, what were some of the worst things you've ever pre-ordered? Like, has anybody pre-ordered a game that after they got it was just like, wow, that was a terrible decision? Because like, me and Cab, he's on here every now and again. And he's actually somebody I stream with every now and again as well. We both pre-ordered Fallout 76, the Power Armored Edition. It's probably the worst thing I've ever pre-ordered in my life. And when I did that, I felt really dumb. I was so excited about Fallout 76. I love Fallout. I think the Fallout universe is fantastic. And so when they said a multiplayer version, I was skeptical, but I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. And immediately regretted it. I hated that game. I think I played a few hours of it, you know, right out of the box, and I say right out of the box, really. They give you a box, but really there's nothing in the box. That doesn't come with anything. It's just a CD key. But not only do you have to be online all the darn time, which is annoying, but it's a terrible game. And even after they tried to quote-unquote fix it, it was still a terrible game. You just can't get away from it. Okay, that's fine. But I'd love to hear people's thoughts on that, because that's something that I always enjoy hearing people's like, oh my god, I can't believe I bought so and so, you know. Starvation? Why are we starving? I am ordering food, but you know. Oh, what was it, Grim? Also, good evening. I gotta know what it was. Just because I want to know if I played it or not. I am interested to hear what people's experiences are, because again, like pre-orders back in the day, I think were worth it. Like whenever you had I'd say Xbox 360 era. Oh no, man. Gosh. So, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Me and my buddy Cab, and then one of our other friends, all got Fallout 76. Cab and I bought it for PC. He bought it for Xbox, and it was probably like I was excited about it. I like Fallout. I like the universe. I like a lot of the stuff they do with it, even though I may not always like the execution. I mean, again, I hate to say it like this. I'm very forgiving when it comes to Fallout because I really like the setting. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a setting that doesn't take itself way too seriously, but it's dark enough to where I get my little fix for a dark universe. I really enjoy it. Cargo pods. Oh, hello. What do we got? Oh, steel. I like steel. Let's get steel. But we got the Power Armor Edition, and when we bought it and we played it, we had already heard some things about it, like maybe not being as good as we thought, and we looked at each other and was like, you know what, we're still gonna give it a shot. I like Fallout. I think it's gonna be okay. I think, you know, like everything else, there's always a lot of haters, and I had already learned this lesson before from other games, but man, did I learn it again for Fallout 76. And Fallout 76 was my final straw, where I no longer pre-order games. I just don't do it. Back in the days of the Xbox 360, I would be willing to do it, but definitely not anymore. It is just not worth. It's not worth it because no game launches complete anymore. It just doesn't happen. Every time you buy a game, if it's brand new, it's not ready yet. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at now, and I hate being that way. But Fallout 76 is definitely one of the worst. The only other one that was disappointing for me was Borderlands. And here's the thing, it's not that I disliked Borderlands, it's just that I couldn't play with anybody. There was nobody that was really available to play with all the time. Oh, see, I bought Borderlands 2 after everybody was done playing it, because I was told it's definitely the best. And I have Borderlands 2. I wouldn't mind playing it, but I want to... let's see. Beneficial prisoner. I got in bed with the wrong person. She imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now she wants you to keep the prisoner true to Cooper Cage until... So she's not letting her go. She's just simply saying, hey, can you just house this person for me? Thank you. Let's see. Where can I put her? Borderlands 2? I mean, the little that I've played of it, and I haven't played much of it, I don't know if it would say it's only worth $30, but I enjoyed it. It's just, it's boring by yourself, and that's my problem with it. There's games like that just, they don't do well by themselves. And I know Borderlands is really meant to be a multiplayer game, so no matter what I did, it still wasn't very good. Like, I didn't have anybody to play with. Everybody else is playing something else. Let's put it that way. Let's put a dumping zone, maybe. For now, let's just put the dumping zone over here. It's got a lot of DLC. I've never played it, but it's got a lot of DLC. If I remember correctly. I think when I look at it in my Steam library just shows that it's just got a massive amount of DLC for it. And some people say that it was worth all of it. Some people have, I think maybe even I have the special edition or whatever, the amazing edition, or whatever the hell they want to call it. I'll have to take your word for it. I think I have some of the DLCs. I don't have all of it. I would like to have people to play games with me like that, but I just don't have any. I think Cab might be the only one that has Borderlands 2, but the problem with buying games for multiplayer, and this is another issue, is that I have a very unique taste in games, and I say that more as an insult to myself than anything else. Like, I play RimWorld and lots of other strategy games where Cab, he's one, everybody knows, I'll say everybody. If you've watched my channel for a long time, you may know that I stream with him every now and again. He usually likes the more fast-paced games, which I'm more than fine with playing as well, as you saw when we played Halo. But I do like these kinds of games, too, that get me thinking. I mean, I spend every day planning, thinking, and doing stuff like that. So, obviously, my way of relaxing is doing the exact same thing. I'm sick, Grim. I need help. But I do enjoy those games too, but these games make it easier to talk to people. It's a lot harder for me to focus on talking with people in the chat than as if I was playing Halo. And I really don't want to get people to thinking that I'm going to play Halo all the time and try to talk, because I'm going to be sitting here going, and making horrible, awful noises while I'm trying to be somewhat engaging, while at the same time trying to not die 100 times over again. So if you notice, most of the games that I've played are relatively, most of the time, very passive. That'll change probably in the future, because I really, again, I want to play BioShock Infinite. I want to give one more chance to get off of RimWorld before I switch to another game. And then after that, I'm really, really, really wanting to play Batman. I just have this itch that I just can't scratch, and so I'm going to be playing Batman in the near future. I did not intend to do that, but I'm going to be doing it anyway. Ooh, I am running... Oh, no, I'm not running low on food. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make some furniture here for our dear friend. Let's also make a double sleeping bag for one chick. I think that I'm not going to have enough for whatever that is. But yeah, I find it very strange that I enjoy games that involve strategy and actual thinking about what I'm doing, when most of my job every day is that. And so it doesn't relax me when I'm at work, but doing this is more fun, I guess. It's because I guess I'm doing it just because it's fun, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick in the head and I do need help. I don't know. I'm not a workaholic either. I'm just like, I'm here to make, money and do a job. That's the extent of my loyalty. I'm here to do a job. Full stop. I never even thought about this. My home has a lakeside front property. I should probably plant some flowers here too. Oh, I can't do a growing zone here. Oh, I guess not. Alright, whatever. That'd be great. Just put some flowers right out here. That'd be fantastic. Didn't I put another, I thought I put a sleeping bag down somewhere. Or I told them to build one. Oh, it was cloth. Okay, that was my issue. Alright, I need, light leather? There we go. What is that? That's cloth, so I don't need cloth. I need light leather or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's hunt some more muffalo. More muffalo. There we go. I can talk. Hey, no problem, man. I've got a chilling story this evening. One that might make everyone feel horribly uncomfortable, which is why I'm going to tell it. It's going to be lots of fun. So I'll wait on that one till you get back. I don't want to waste it, because it's going to be lots of fun. I actually might even get in trouble with Twitch for it. This is a dark story. I say dark. It's not that dark, but it's like, it's really, oof, oh, oh. Let's see. In the meantime, I'll tell a different one. So, back in the before times. But in the meantime, I'll tell a different one, because this one's fun too. Back in the before times, I had a friend who constantly traveled, and I don't know why he constantly traveled. He didn't need to. He worked in retail with me, but him and his wife traveled all the time. And the joke that we'd always do is like, they'd go, "Hey, Myth, do you need anything while we're out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Like, I'll pick me up something." And one day they told me they were going to China or something, and so I said, "Oh, I'd love an army." I don't know why I said it. It was just the first thing that came to mind. It was really dumb and simple, and I was like, "Oh, this will be something silly, and that's fine." And he goes, "Okay." And so he actually went and got to see some of the terracotta soldiers, which was pretty cool. So this is, and again, every single time they went somewhere, they asked me what I wanted. They never got me anything, and I never expected them to, because why would you, right? Well, one day he brings me back a little miniature terracotta soldier general, which I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And that was like maybe a decade ago, and this is like a cheap little Chinese, like, it is ceramic. I mean, it isn't like, there's nothing special about it. It's just a cheap little mass-produced little toy, but it's been with me for like over a decade now, and it just feels now that if I get rid of it, it'd be kind of rude. But it's funny because he thought that I was gonna get rid of it really soon after that, and then one day, like, he actually, I think I showed him a picture of my room. Like, when was it? A long time ago. I showed him a picture of like our new house. He's like, "Wait, you still have that thing?" And it sits behind me right now. It watches over me as I stream and as I work during the day. It's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't even know why I keep it, other than the fact that he got it for me. It doesn't even sit right. Like, I have to actually I'm gonna need to take a like some kind of sander or something to the bottom of it, because the base is all like the base is jacked up. It's not even. But yeah, it's one of the silliest things I've ever. Oh, hold on, I thought I built another sleeping bag here. I could have sworn I built one. So where did it go? And I could have sworn I told one to be built right here. What's going on here? What is happening? I know I told them to build one. There's one here. Oh, I guess that maybe I reinstalled it somewhere. Maybe that's what I did. Oh, research project. Yes, research. I need research. Let's see what I want. I want to do beer. Even though I'm not going to be able to, it's going to get cold soon, so. Definitely make some pants for everybody. I'm probably going to need to, oh, it's getting cold. Probably going to need to maybe put everybody in the same room or something except for the night owl. And then for the winter, my goal is really just to have everybody stay relatively inside and warm, and have my hunter go out into the cold depths. And then what I'd like to do is maybe move this somewhere in the Crucible. We're gonna move that into Crucible's room. Let's move that here. I need a meditation spot. Alright, let's see here. Let's smooth all that out. Compacted machinery. Let's just cancel that. Let's just leave it alone. This is easier than smoothing the floors, although what I would like to do eventually with my builders, and I think I've got one or two, right? I've got one or two builders? No, just one builder, and then one other person helps out every now and again when they've got nothing to do. Do I need more wood already? Jeez, okay, let's get. I thought I requested more wood. I did request more wood. I'm running out of firewood here, guys. Let's see. But yeah, back to Fallout 76. Actually, let's talk about Fallout 4 a little bit this evening. Fallout 4 was one of those games that when I actually was so excited about the announcement, I actually made my girlfriend at the time. I told her, I was like, I don't care what we're doing tonight. We're gonna watch the announcement of Fallout 4, and we did. And I was super excited. Because I was telling her all the time, I played Fallout 3 to the point where I think I wore out the disc on my Xbox, and I did. I had to buy another copy. And I remember my dad got me Fallout 3 Special Edition for my birthday. I still have it. It's, well, where did it go? It was behind me. Oh, that's right. I rearranged my office like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I have this little lunch pail, like this 1950s looking lunch pail. And in the inside, there's an art book, a bobblehead, and I think one other thing. And it's really cool looking. I really, really liked the quality they put. It's something simple, but I think it worked out really well. And I really, really, really liked it. I still do. It's still my favorite Fallout game, at least for the ones that I've played. I still need to play through Fallout 1 and 2. I've heard that 1 is pretty good, 2 is pretty trash. But every time I try to load it up on my computer, I get kind of annoyed with the aspect ratio of the game because it was made for, I don't even know, at the 90s. It just doesn't look good. Ooh, let's smooth all that out. Buffalo meat. No! I have disgraced the animal by not eating all of it. Oh, let's definitely tame you guys. And in the meantime, let's go hunting for more stuff so I can get more clothing and things like that. And bison, not so much. Muffalo and the ibex does, yes. The tortoise and the turkey, they're very good. Yeah, we actually sat and watched the whole thing. And when they showed us all the different stuff that you could do, man, I was having a fit. I was so excited. I was so excited to see Fallout 4. I had some reservations about bits and pieces of it, but I threw all that away. I got rid of all of it so that I could, because of all the other stuff that was coming out with it. I was so excited. I literally ignored some of the warning signs in my head, which is rare for me. I'm usually a very practical, pragmatic person, and so when a red light goes off in my head, I usually don't just ignore it because I really like something. I start to go, okay, let's figure out why I don't like this, or what about this is making me a bit concerned. A marriage, wow, that was fast. These people really like each other. They haven't even slept together yet. Well, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. Let me try and make one of these beds. Do I even have enough yet? No. Can I... There we go. That'll be easier to keep track of. Fantastic. When I get enough, then I'll know. Or maybe I'll get enough wood first. One of the two. I don't know. Probably not. And so whenever the game came out, I played the crap out of it. I loved it. Now, then I started playing the story, and if you've ever heard me talk about anything in this channel, I'm a big stickler for stories. I love stories. I am one of those people that will sit for hours on end and just ignore everything else that's going on if I get a good story going on. I'm also the kind of person that whenever I watch a show, I will binge watch it even if everybody's sick and tired of dealing with it, because I like the story. So that's good preface work. Oh, hello. The Deserter. What, I do not want to make an enemy of the Fallen Empire, since they are the ones that are so far my friends. The last thing I want to do is that, even though I would love to have another person, and I would love... Oh, she's a cook, so she probably has really good cooking, which, again, I would say is a good thing. I have some decent cooks as well. I'm not really... but I want the person, I want the people, I want to grow. Let's do it. Let's piss some people off. What's the worst that could happen, right? And she's intellectual, and she can shoot, and she's good at crafting, so this is a win-win for me. So let's make that a 2, and then let's make these 2. And then, what was the other thing? Intellectual. I actually would not mind another researcher. But for you for now, let's make sure you are hauling, because I have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be hauled back. But unlike in Fallout 3... Oh, jeez, okay, hold on. You have a Flammenwerfer. Oh, that's gonna suck. And a poor plasteel axe, but I can live with this. And let me see, yeah, they're hostile, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say they're not gonna be really good friends with me very long. So let's see, I need you to move out here. Diva, you can't fight, or not that you can't, you won't fight. Orange, you have something. Okay, then let's see if I can find some... Oh, Kagawa. Run, Kagawa. I need to make sure that... are you wearing armor? No, but you are wearing a shield belt. Okay. So let's see if I can make... If I can get lucky... These are for prisoners. Need colonist beds. Oh, that's right. I do need a colonist bed. That's right. I just added somebody. Duh. Do I don't have enough for a sleeping bag anywhere. Let's get this fight over with before I think about anything else. Okay, now run. Don't get anywhere near the Flammenwerfer. Burden, slow him down. Actually, no, get in his face. Just don't get burned. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Take him down. I would love the Flammenwerfer, but you died with the Flammenwerfer, so I guess that's the end of that. Oh, that's right. Man, I am just dropping the ball tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not even giving people... Oh, she's a night owl, so let's go ahead and let's put you on the same schedule as Tradoa. Man. Orange. So let's see. Who's hurt in any way, shape, or form? Okay, so you need medical attention immediately. Oh, you're already giving Crucible the medical attention she requires. She requires? He requires. She requires. Very good. See, I didn't misgender people. Bam, back to Fallout 4. I really, really liked the base building stuff. I'm not very good at it on that level. I would say that I'm probably one of the weakest people I've seen. That being said, I'm comparing myself to people that I've watched on YouTube that make these massively elaborate bases that are just incredibly awesome to look at. And I just go, wow, I suck. Probably not the best way to gauge your creativity is to go to the place where creativity is just a thing all the time. But I would say that my bases were usually very pragmatic and functional. They were very squared off. They didn't really overlap onto each other like I've seen some bases do. They didn't have any cool little things on them. I think the most creative thing I had on it was I had like a little living area, and above the living area, it extended across like the drive-in. Is it the drive-in? No, it wasn't the drive-in. It was the entrance to the very first village that you encounter. Oh crud! Somebody's sick. Okay, you need to bed rest. If you're sick, I don't want to see you up. Let's put it that way. No, bed rest. Bed rest. Hey, Graham. Welcome back. Let's see. I'm trying to get you to not be sick, so you need to go lay down. Thank you. And then I need to get my medic on this immediately. We need to not, we cannot be getting infections to the entire team here. It's just not going to be something we want to do. Anyway, I have a very, very dark story this evening. It's very spoopy. Not really spoopy. It's just like one of those, I do not want to be a part of this anymore. So when I was relatively new in my job, one of the things that I do is I work and I plan for hospitals and clinics and things like that. One of the things that oh god dang it, Orange, don't break on me. Oh, that was fast. Wow, that didn't last long at all. And so one of the things that we'd have to do is we'd have to go through trauma hospitals, surgeries, ORs, those kinds of things. Nothing crazy, but one day I had to do a trauma hospital. Now I've never knew there were different types of hospitals until I worked here. But there are hospitals that specialize in trauma surgery versus ones that specialize for just basic, elective surgery. Those things make sense, but a trauma hospital specifically, especially because there's multiple hospitals in the area, but they all do different things. But you can go to any one of them. It's very, very weird. Hold on one second. Jeez, okay. So I just got a massive text message from, family text messages that somebody caught COVID. So I was like, oh, okay, hold on. Let's make sure nothing bad happened. Let's see if I got to stop something. But it looks like we're okay. But one of the things that this trauma hospital does is they do more than just physical trauma. They do mental trauma and things like that. It's a very weird, in my opinion, weird thing. But one day I had to go around and I had to canvass basically every part of the hospital. And I was going through some of the rooms, didn't think much of it. Then there was one room that looked very, very different from the rest. It caught me off guard but not enough to make me go, huh, maybe I shouldn't be in here. But I shouldn't have. So I'm in the room, I'm canvassing, I'm taking inventory, I'm planning for stuff that I normally do. Ooh, more help. Fantastic. I love help. Okay, hold on. I'll finish the story. I swear I will finish the story. But first, let's copy my schedule here. Now, construction and mining and crafting. But I don't really have anything to craft right now. There's just not a whole lot of crafting happening. I wish I had more crafting going on. I do need another research bench, though. I would like another research bench. So let's put you here. And let's go ahead and put Kennedy. I read it right the first time and just flipped it over my brain. I want you to do construction as priority, and then crafting as your secondary. Then hauling, that looks good. All right, Dominguez, paramedic. You are just simply going to be medic. And then cleaning and hauling, because I don't have much of a use for you beside that. Animals! Ooh, fantastic, animals. Chili the animal person. Of course, let's make sure fire doesn't burn my base down. Chili, my dear, you are going to be my handler. And that'll be all you do. And then you... What are you going to do, Addie? I genuinely don't have this much stuff to do for you. What do I want to do for you? What can I do with you? I guess construction as well. I have lots of stuff that needs to be done. I have a lot of areas that need to be smoothed out. That'd be nice. So anyway, as I'm going through this room, there's a single bed in there. There's a safe. There's a bunch of cleaning materials there. Clean materials. So it's not the same thing as like cleaning materials. They're clean materials. So things that you do not touch ever. Like if you were in the room and you touched them, you would be scolded vehemently. Which, of course, I mean, even myself being new, I knew don't touch these things. We don't want to piss off anybody. I knew what they were. I didn't know what they were used for. Does that make sense? So, I'm just doing my own thing. And then one of the nurses walks in and she gets these big ol' eyes like, what the hell am I doing in this room? And she doesn't tell me anything. She just walks out. And then 5 minutes later, like 5 nurses walk in with me and they are like, you need to leave now. And I was like, oh, okay. Nobody told me anything. Nobody warned me of anything. And whenever I actually asked management, like, hey, I need to find these rooms, they directed me to them. No problem. Nothing. They didn't even warn me about these rooms. But apparently, that room was for sexual assault survivors. And they canvass that room for evidence all the time. Because whenever they do any kind of, tests, they will look for fibers or anything like that. And of course, me, not being accompanied properly in that room, have now just left a bunch of frickin', skin cells, hair samples, all that stuff lying around in the room. And I'm like, God dang it. Oh, this is gonna suck. Man, that was like... I had a very, very, very long and scolding talk with my boss, who then told me what the hell was I thinking walking into this room. No one was needing it, no one was using it, so it's not like, there was anything just out of the ordinary or untoward happening. It's just that because of the fact that if they had, because now they have to clean the whole thing again, because now they can't just grab my DNA from anywhere, right? They can't do that. So because they can't just do that, they have to clean the whole thing again. So I just caused a bunch of people a lot of work, and I felt very bad for that. But again, they had the opportunity to warn me, and they didn't. Nobody told me anything about this room, and I don't know jack about this, so sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's like I can't know things that I don't know. Let's make another stockpile zone right here. Eventually, I'm gonna need a bigger space to work with, but let's put another stockpile here. No, Kennedy, don't be sad. Why are you sad? Why are you sad, Kennedy? Malnourished. Oh, geez, we are running out of food. Oh my gosh, I'm just talking my butt off to the point where I'm not even paying attention to my food supplies anymore. Anyway, so, but the way that room worked is the fact that if you had any evidence, basically you were going to be put into a file, and you were going to be investigated, because that means that you were, if they pulled evidence out of that room, of course, if you were one of the nurses, they automatically excluded you. But had nobody found, had that nurse not walked into me, or not walked in while I was doing that, and they had somebody that was in that room, and they found that, I would have been a suspect. So the good news is, I was never a suspect for anything. The bad news is, I caused them a whole bunch of work. I felt so bad afterwards after they told me, but I was like, dude, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, managers, directors, clinic technicians, they all saw me walking around. They all knew what I was doing. I told them what I was doing, and they decided, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to say anything. So, I don't know what else you want from me. Oh, crap. I can't put this here. There's a freaking... That's going to be suicide. Or I just am not going to be able to use it. One of the two. I can't put that there. Right there, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, it is. It's one of those things... Again, this is the first job I've ever had that even involved like hospitals or anything like that. So yeah, it was very weird. Let's go ahead and let's increase this number. There we go. It's very, very weird. Again, I felt bad for everything that was going on, but at the same time, I was like, I can't. I don't know everything, and so I'm very much reliant upon everybody else to tell me if and when something that is going on that I need to know about. I just assume that inside a hospital they're just rooms. Or there was another one where a guy was I literally was called into this is before I got my current position at my organization. So if you've ever met surgeons, they think they're gods. They actually doctors in general, they have this very, very high opinion of themselves, and for good reason. I mean, they're very smart people, but most of them are equally as dumb as they are smart. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm not saying that your surgeons are stupid. I'm not saying don't listen to your doctor. I'm saying that surgeons tend to be so arrogant that they tend to be their own worst enemy when it comes down to average people. They tend to think that their words they should be as good as gold, and they're not. But I remember one day when I was just doing my job, basic stuff, I was called into one of the ORs, which, okay, fine, not a big deal. It's not uncommon for somebody to say, hey, surgery's over, but we have this thing going on in the OR. This isn't working. Let's take a look at it. Can we fix it? No problem. So I walk in there, and I'm like, oh, it's OR number 4. So I'm walking through. I'm going through all the little turns and everything, which, by the way, I mean, some hospitals are just overly complicated when it comes down to how they're laid out. There's just... Oh, jeez. Okay, so we got one... Oh, they got guns. And grenades. Oh, my God. I've got bows and sticks. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is a nightmare. Okay, do I even have any weapons yet? I don't have any real weapons yet. I have clubs and sticks, and you're going to attack me with grenades and freaking rifles. I mean, well, if I survive this, I mean, great. If I don't, which it's a real possibility I won't. Okay, so first things first. I think I grabbed all the weapons from whenever I landed here, but when I started here. Crud. Okay, well, either way it goes, we have to get people out in the field. I can't not meet the enemy. Wait, Kagawa. Oh, that's right. You can't do anything. You're useless. Diva. Oh, you're useless as well. Pasta. Kennedy. Chili. Addie. Addie, please don't tell me that you... Actually, Addie, you... I do have weapons here. Okay, so hold on. Let me see here. Dominguez, can you shoot? No, but you can do melee, so let's grab that. May not be much, but it's something. Can you do anything? Melee... I don't have any melee weapons. Let's grab the recurve bow. May not be much, but it's something. Let's get everybody out here. Yeah, I know. Thank you, you little buggers, for coming out here today. Kagawa, run! Alright, let's see if... Okay, I need to get you into melee combat with these grenadiers. ASAPP! Can't be fighting grenadiers. Get that rifleman too, so we're just gonna have to charge right in. Get him. Get him. Get him. Let's see, who's hurt? No immediate danger, we're good there. Come on. Alright, now get him. Fantastic, get him. Hey, I got some grenades, I'm gonna get a pistol. Alright, let's see here. Get him. Get him. Now get him. Actually, you guys stop firing. You just need to go do your own thing now. Fantastic. Okay. Grab the guns. Grab the grenades. And what are you good at? You're gonna die in 10 hours. You are good at medicine, plants, and cooking. I actually would not mind you on my team, my friend. Jeez, I already filled up my extra storage space with steel. But I don't have a room for you. Well, what if I put Kagawa in here, and then I put 107 blue first. So actually, first things first, I need to actually put blue for double bedroll in there. Okay. I know, nobody likes dead bodies, but let's see, let's put blue for bedroll in there. And who is one of my builders? Addie, you have work to do, my dear. I'm sorry. But as I was saying, the doctor was just adamant that we dealt with this problem now. You know, whatever that problem, I can't even remember what the problem was, but he was adamant. He was freaking out in the middle of his surgery. He was having a conniption fit that this wasn't done. And so I said, oh, okay, well, let's take a look at it. Now, I didn't know he was in surgery, but he was. And his response to everything was, this needed to be fixed, like, before I started surgery. Meanwhile, I wasn't told until his surgery started, of course. That's the way they are. But it was funny, because his issue was that a piece of equipment that he wasn't even using had a note on it saying, hey, this is not working, please don't use it. Meanwhile, like, yeah, it's not working, and he needed it working for no reason other than the fact that he wanted it to work. That's it. I do not understand why that is, but he required that, and he got so mad when he saw me walk in that door. I was dressed up and everything. I made sure that I wasn't, gonna be hindering anything. But the thing is that I had to reach over his patient to get to it, and I had to explain to him I'm not going to reach over an open wound, or a guy with his chest open to fix a piece of equipment that he was not even using. And man, the fit this man had, the utter fit this man had of being told no, was so beyond him. I can't quite describe it. He was so angry at me for not, for essentially not, for not reaching over a person who had their freaking chest cut open, and I mean open, like his skin was peeled back, like it was open. Like, whatever they were doing was major, and usually they do these little cuts and they can kind of dig in a little bit, but no, this was like a full blown like open body thing. I was like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. Like, if that man's alive, there's absolutely zero way I'm going to reach over this thing, or reach over that guy. Absolutely not. And you thought I shot his dog. You thought that I had just basically told him that he can go F himself with a loaf of bread, a stale loaf of bread. Like, I've never seen someone react that viciously towards something so simple and stupid. Which, in my opinion, would have been like the proper response, which would be, hey, maybe this can wait for a few hours until you're done. Like, if it's not critical to what you're doing, nope. Oof. And I would like to say that is the exception to the rule for the doctors that I have met, but there are many doctors that I have met that act exactly like that. When they want something done, it is required that it is done that way, and whenever they want them to. It's ridiculous, but it's something that's not uncommon. I don't know if anybody else has had experience with crud. Who's got an infection? At least I got medicine. At least some medicine. Let's see here. Didn't I put? Yeah, I was about to say. I thought I had some. Ooh, cargo pods. More cargo. Bearberries. I don't know if anybody has ever had dealings with doctors before outside of just a basic, like going to get a checkup or anything, but man, doctors are very full of themselves. And again, for good reason. They're very, very intelligent in their fields, but doctors that have no humility in them, they're just, oof. Man, talk about pulling teeth to even get your word in. Even if what you're saying is actually true and 100% accurate, and they know it's 100% accurate, they're like, no. I don't despise doctors. I hate their attitudes sometimes. And it's not all doctors. Like, don't get me wrong, most doctors have that bit of a, that superiority complex, but let's be real. Like, your job is essentially saving people's lives. I think that entitles you to a little bit of that. I'm not going to say that you don't deserve any of that, but wow, I'm filling up all of my spaces so fast, full of just stuff. All right, so is it it's October? It's getting there. So I have way too much steel. I should never have mined out all that steel. I have no use for it. So let's do this. Let's make a zone. Now let's expand this zone. That'll be my dumping stockpile. That'll get the rocks out of here. Yeah, I don't dislike um, doctors, nor do I think that all doctors are this way. It's because it's not true. Um, but there are a lot of doctors that think that they are just the greatest thing in the world. And I'm like, dude, I think you need to calm down. Like, I think you need to tone that back a bit because, one, like, I get the fact that you're very important in your field, and I'm right there with you. You can't sit there and tell me how, like, without you, the world falls apart. Because when I was in retail, before I took on a job at a hospital, um, I had doctors that expected me to basically bend over backwards to get them whatever they wanted, and I found out why after. Oh, Jesus, how fast is that spreading? Jeez, I went fast, 37 to 41. Jeez. Okay, well, hopefully you survive that. Let's make a stockpile just for weapons then. Or not in there. Maybe in here, since my guest room. Let's see, where's my weapons? There we go. And that'll be my. I'm gonna get weapon. I'm gonna get my weapons away from here. There we go. Apparel, yes. Why is weapons showing up here? That's a. It's a weapon. So what? You know what? Screw it. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Let's see who can actually shoot. Where's the rifle? Where'd the rifle go? Oh, there it is. All right. Let's see here. Actually, let's make sure that you, my dear friend. Actually, how much damage does the recurve bow do? 14. The rifle does 18. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Very good. Right. Well, and this is another thing, is the fact that, doctors, they're trained to think a certain way. So again, I'm not like saying that there's no use for them or anything like that. There is, doctors are very respectable and very much required fields in our day-to-day lives. Like, they are definitely respectable and useful in their fields. However, but like when you get doctors that want you to do everything and anything for them, it's such a pain in the butt. They're so hard to work with sometimes. That you cannot tell them something that they don't already know. So like, if I could literally tell them like, hey, no, this, I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z, they will then go, I don't care what you think you can do it. And I'm like, okay, that's not how this works. Like, I literally can't make X, Y, or Z happen because X, Y, or Z happening would actually contradict the other thing that you want or the other thing that's already set up, or it's just not possible. Oh my gosh. And God forbid you tell one of them they have to actually make an appointment. I don't know what is up with doctors in this. I don't know why they have a problem with this. Everybody else in the world, no problem when I tell them, hey, we have to get you an appointment to see somebody, when I was working in retail. No problem. They all understood. They would look around and say, oh, there's lots of people coming in and out of here. I get it. We're on the same page. And they may not like it. They may kind of go, oh man, but I'm really busy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can only go so fast and I can only see so many people. The only way I can do this is if I know you're coming. And most people understand and respect that. Most people. Doctors cannot abide that, which is so ironic whenever they are always late to their own appointments. And for good reasons. There's lots of people coming in and out. They got a lot of stuff to worry about. Some patients are more busy or more irritable than others. I get it. But man, you'd have thought that like whenever telling them they have to wait is so bad. It's beyond belief. I can't quite, like, I can't put my finger on it, or I can't wrap my head around it. I was like, why do y'all hate waiting so much whenever all you do is make people wait? And I'm not saying that you don't, you're like, oh, well, I'm going to make people wait because I want to. Like, I doubt you're doing that. I'm sure there are some that do. I know there are some that do. But like, because they know that they're nowhere else to go. They made the appointment. They're going to be there, But man, I've never heard or seen so many people get so upset because they had to make an appointment whenever their entire day themselves must be done by appointment. It's so incredibly weird to me. Let's smooth that all that out. That'll give my people something to do. My builders, anyway. Now let's start planning the next stage of this. So I plan to use this as my fridge, or at least some part of it as my fridge. I don't want to use anything in here as my prisoner storage area, but I will use them for now because I don't want them breaking out and causing havoc inside my home. But there we go. And then actually, let's make this a bigger area. I'm thinking I can make all this maybe a common area. But yeah, I actually had to hunker down during a hurricane with a doctor and his family, and like, man, just yeah, oh my gosh. I love the family, but man, that man was just highly unstable when it came down to just he's paranoid about everything. A meeting. We're at war with somebody? Who are we at war with? Omihan. Omihan. Okay, who's Omihan? Omihan. Huh. I guess we are we are at war with these people. Why are we at war with these people? I'm not a big fan of war. I mean, it's cool to play video games with this war, but I don't want to be involved in war. Let's see. I like to live vicariously via war. You know, I don't want to actually be a part of it, you know. I'm sure I can't send any of them, but let's see. Yes, let's see. Who's my best social person, which is pretty much not going to be anybody on this team, because I don't think anybody on this team is good at social work. Tradoa. Tradoa, my yeoman. Oh, jeez. Something tells me that's going to be a bad idea, but let's send Tradoa along with a rhino. No. Alpaca? Okay, that's going to take longer. Well. Oh, you have no food. Okay, that's not good. I have no food. Okay, that's another big problem. Man, I gotta make sure people get food. Ooh, and it's starting to snow. This can hold bodies. I told them to put bodies here. Then there's this over here. So let's see. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, it's very ironic that for some reason they have the hardest time dealing with the fact that they have to make appointments for things. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Some doctors don't care. They'll okay, that's fine. But like most that I've worked with have had utter conniption fits over it. And I don't know why. Why do you need rescue? I'm sorry, Tradoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Diva. I'm getting food. I know. I'm getting food. Let's cancel all this, actually. How much damage does the Great Bow do? 17. I know, I'm working on getting more food for everybody. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I also gotta be careful. I don't want to piss off animals here. See, it's 29, so let's put food in here now, actually. Let's put actual food. This will be critical. That should freeze all my food. It's gonna spoil it. It should be freezing outside. What if I... Oh, I can't do that yet. Crud. Why are you breaking? Do we need more... I guess we need more fireplaces. Let's get more fireplaces going. I'm gonna burn through my wood, but you know, whatever. It works. Rhinos, stop eating all my food. It's only 60 degrees in here, jeez. AL 83, jeez. Okay, now it's too hot. Can't win. I just can't win here. 83, 60. Oh, that's because it's got a lot more space to deal with. Man, it's all just insanely hot in here now. It's just too much. That one's okay. Let's start mining some of this out. Now, how do I want to get into here? Do I want to just make a little door there? That'll probably work. Diva, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, I'm working as fast as I can to get things that we need. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm tapped out for stories for the evening for right now. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that really stands out as amazing experiences or fun experiences. I really gotta start, you know, working on that a lot better. Wow, did I burn through that much food? I thought I had like 12 of those things already done. Jeez. That was fast. Alright, let's get more food then. I didn't think I actually had burned through all that food so quickly, but good lord, I thought I had at least a day or two. Well, I guess I do have a lot more people than I thought, than I'm used to. That's probably why I'm burning through my food so fast. And I would like to say this will last a while, but I know it probably won't. So does anybody else have a lovely anecdote of a time that they've pre-ordered a game and regretted it horribly? I'd love to hear it. Share the pain, share the wealth. I'd love to hear about it. Well, things are moving slower than I anticipated in some respects. I was hoping to get more research done today. I mean, we're not done yet. We're not done streaming, but like, I don't think I'm going to get my research goals done for today. I was hoping to get at least somewhere moving towards electricity, but I guess I don't have... Without the second researcher, I think I'm going to be running at a snail's pace. And I think I do have somebody that's not bad at research. let's see. It's 19 meals. Let's go ahead and let's start. And who is it? That's Trudeau. It's my hunter. Good dang it. I have 6 days of food, 2 days travel time. Can I take an alpaca? Oh. Alright, let's do this. Are any of these not in? Yep, very good. Uninstall this. Now carry that. Oh, there's no empty space for it. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Trudeau, man. Okay, let's see here. Very good. I would like to take something with me that would help this speed up, but I guess I don't have anything that will. The closest thing is an alpaca, but that doesn't change much. That also means my primary hunter is out of the picture. So let's go ahead and let's add another hunter here. Alright, so she can hunt. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and make one of her primary duties hunting. And let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna make just a giant. I'm gonna run to places to put stockpiles, but I'm hoping that's what this is gonna be. It's just this giant area. Now let's see if we can move these. But no, why not? Yes, I do. I thought I had this over here, right? Oh, it can be rotten or fresh. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Human-like corpses. Now the colonist ones. Okay, that'll solve that problem itself now. I was wondering why that wasn't working right. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can do this. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh man, let's see, how much furs do I have? Oh crap. And you've cornered yourself. Come on, 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 come on. Alright, fine. Ah, man. Oh, it's bleeding out. It's bleeding out. Oh, death in 4 hours. So in reality, Pausatope. Yeah. Yeah, free food. Say free food, I had to work for it. Man, I'm just chewing through all of my food supplies. This is not cool. I really don't want to. I don't want to put much more effort into. I don't want to do Muffalo. Muffalo's again. I'm gonna run out of food really soon. They're both male. Crap. Which means that that's the end of my Muffalos, unless a female Muffalo comes along. Was that a female Muffalo? Please tell me that wasn't a female Muffalo. I can't tell. Ah, crud. I'm gonna need more Muffalo soon, but I don't think do I have any Muffalo? I have a raccoon, alpaca, and a rhino. Huh. Need warm clothes. I have a crafter that's supposed to be making warm clothes, but as cold as it is in here right now, guys, it can always get worse. You're making cloaks. Man, why does everybody suck at making the stuff that I need? They're all like poor at best. There you go. Hopefully that helps a little bit. It's 40 degrees. Why is it so warm in here? This should be freezing in here. I guess because there's fire next door. Whatever, it'll still hold for a few days. I wish there was more Muffalo, though. I really do. But that's what I get for killing all the female Muffalos, right? I wasn't even paying attention to the female Muffalos. I was just paying attention to the fact that there was Muffalos. Alright. So I wonder if... I still got a little ways to go. I've got another question. Is it me, or is it just really, really difficult when you have a significant other and one of you says, I'll watch anything. I'm up for anything. Isn't that like a trap? Like, for me, that's always a trap. When someone tells me they're up to watch anything, that means that I have to now walk through a minefield of what they want to watch, and they're not willing to tell me, but they want me to figure it out for them without me knowing what it is that they're looking for. Is that like a... I don't know if that's a common thing for everybody else, but I know it is. I know it's common for me whenever I have people over, whenever my significant other is over. Like, that is just... It's probably one of the most infuriating things I have to deal with. Is like, hey, let's watch something. Okay. Like, what do you need it for? Anything? And then what happens after that? Oh, well, how about the Queen's Gambit or whatever? No, I don't like that show. Okay, well, how about no, I don't want to do that. Or how about this? I don't want that one either. Drives me nuts. Same thing with restaurants, man. Like, I don't know if anybody else has to worry about that as well. I mean, I would assume that that's a universal thing that everybody has to deal with. I've had to deal with it on my entire life, but you just never know with some people. I should probably leave one of these open. Diva, are you still upset? Go juice withdrawal. So what do we got? Button down shirt. Ha. Oh wow, that was a lot. Do you have enough food to get there? How long is this journey? I don't know if you'll have enough food, so I guess just go back home. Now, Pusatope. I would like to send you out on this mission, but I don't have any other hunters. Jeez, man, these guys were fast. Holy crap. They're just hauling. Alright, let's see if I can go a little bit further here. I didn't think they were going to be this this efficient. Jeez. Okay, I need to take another drink here. Yeah, it is a bit chilly out here, isn't it? At -2 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, we got Boomalope. Definitely hunt the Boomalope. But not all the Boomalope. Little stuff I don't care about. But man. Diva, why are you always so upset? Like, why are you always so upset, Diva? You have no reason to be this upset. We got food on the way. The cooking is happening. Just gotta give it some time. Wow, more refugees? Jeez, I can't. Wow, more refugees. I would love to. I just don't know if I have the food. I mean, I would love to accept some help here, but I don't have the space of the food. And nothing would make me happier, but I just don't have any way of getting... Actually, you know what I could do? I wonder if... I don't think it'll grow, though, because there's no sunlight. It's very frustrating. Yeah, I just don't see how I can take on more refugees without running out of food, and I'm already running out of food. I'm already burning through food so fast I can't keep up with the demand. I just don't see how I'm gonna be able to take them. I'd love to. I want to take them in. I really do. I want to help these people out, mostly so they can help me out. But I just don't see how it's gonna be doable. Where's my... There it is. Let's put a torch right here. Let's put my zone of gathering some materials and supplies right in here. And we're going to copy those settings and put them right there. And we're going to just axe this entirely. Same with this one. Ah. There we go. And I'll probably need to move this over here, but for the meantime, I don't mind if they walk a little bit to get their equipment. Could you imagine going hunting with a machine gun? Going hunting with a machine gun against a rabbit. Oh man, it's getting slim pickings out there. Ooh, a grizzly bar. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a really rough winter unless spring is the 4th of December. Oof. It's gonna be a rough winter here. In the myth plantation slash thing. I may not have a choice but to just hunt everything on this list, including the grizzly bear. Oof. Even if I send a trade caravan out, it's not going to be enough food. He'd have to grab a crap ton of food. Wow, 23 years old. I don't know how old rhinoceroses. I don't know how old they normally last, but that seems like a very long time. And just like that, my initial space for storage and possibly work area is complete. This is all this is going to be for now, is storage. I'm sure that I will expand upon it and use it for something later, but for right now we are going to use it for storage. Just make the whole thing one giant storage room. Oh, uh-oh, don't want that. Dave, are you still having a problem? Party, yeah, burn through more food. God dang it, I'm already out of food again. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to survive the winter at this rate. I'm going to run out of food just way too fast. Oof, it's toasty in there. Are you having a negative effect? Comfortable, spacious interior, sanguine, low expectations. He doesn't seem to care that it's warm. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, maybe not. Yeah, I thought these would be spacious enough to where I wouldn't need to worry about that too much, but I guess I do. I know y'all aren't very happy because y'all are sleeping on the ground. And believe me, nothing would make me happier than to let y'all have a nice, really nice little room to live in, but I just can't. I got nowhere else to put you. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna turn everything here into a room. I can maybe turn this into a hotel, but that's further down the line. We're not ready for that conversation yet. I guess the Boomalope moved on. So let's do the alpacas. That's free food right there. They're not going to even fight me on that. Oh, lag. No. All right, keep going, keep going. Fantastic. Let's see, Trudeau, what's your... It says receive 6,000 XP, so why didn't he... Right? It said 6,000 XP. Yeah. Yeah, social experience. 6,000 social experience. He left with 4, and he only has 4 now. Oh, sorry, she. No, he. Sorry, he. How did I get 6,000 social experience whenever I'm still only at level 4, and the max is 5,000? Game, you lied to me. Alright, now let's see what else can we put here for production purposes. I can probably bring this inside. But I don't really use it that much, so that's not a big deal. I could move this over here. That'd be a bad idea. Alright, now let's see if we can smooth some of this stuff out here. Smooth all this out. Oh, fantastic! They're leaving. I don't want them to leave, but I can't. I don't have the. Wait. What do you mean? All this is a storage place for it. What do you mean I don't have a place for it? Oh, that's a stockpile zone. Okay, that's my bad. That's entirely my bad. Now, let's see. Do I want... I just got done barely clinging on to life for these. Do I really want to add more people to this mix? I don't know right now. Again, more bodies is helpful. It makes the work go by faster. We actually got a lot of work done on this. We mined all this out. We definitely cleaned all the walls, so now it doesn't look so bad. Even though the beauty is still ugly, it looks better. I think smoothed walls does a number on everything else. And I think actually if I pull the floors up and smooth out the floors, I think it gives everything a pretty big mood bonus as well. I think this one's beauty is bad because of the tables. And the rocks. Forgot about the rocks. Let's do another dumping stockpile like right here or something. Oh, not there. Huh. Okay. Well, definitely pick this guy up as soon as you can. do not put anything here that's a corpse. Corpses do not go here. This is for rocks and stuff. I need to get this crap out of here so I can have my my home back. I'm really tempted to take this. I'll give it some more time. Let me think on it a little bit longer. Oh, no, 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 no. A mad alpaca. Get him. Get him. No. Pusatope. Pusatope. I don't know your name. No, Pusatope. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Alright. Oof. Malnutrition's kicking in. Yeah, that's this thing. Is as soon as I put food on the table, it's boom, gone. Like, the moment it gets made is the moment it's gone. It's ridiculous. No, Pusatope, no! That's Manhunter, so yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it now. I may have to do that as well. Get it. Get him. Get him. Don't die on me, Mr. Curlabercarby. Curlacarbil. Wait, I already have hypothermia. You should have a cloak on. The cloak should help keep you warm. Ah, jeez. Are you getting hypothermia? No, just malnutrition. So what do you have? You got a cloak on. Same as you. You got a cloak on. Alright, so you are in no immediate danger, and neither are you, but still. What are you doing? Fire! God dang it. Run, lad, run! Very good. Orange, go save Curlicabil. Then Lamister, go rescue that person. Alright, we are starting to reach the end of our time together tonight, guys. We got a little bit more to go, and then we are going to be done for the night. I saw the alpaca and I was like, no, no, the alpaca's inside. And then I realized, oh, no, it's fine. Alright, so where's my doctor? My doctor needs to, there we go. Very good, Lamister person thing. Alright. So getting more meals in here. Wildlife. Alpacas. Oof, that's dead. So actually I should have more dead alpacas. Right. Oh no, somebody took my dead alpaca. It may have been me. Maybe I took my dead alpaca. Either way it goes. Ooh, Kagawa's gonna get it. Alright, Kagawa, you go get that dead alpaca. Diva, you have your tantrum. Just don't break anything important like the freaking... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 I don't want that. I don't want that. Let me guess. You are incapable of violence, aren't you? No, you're sick or you're down. Jeez, don't break that, you freaking moron. I'm gonna break this weapon. It's really useful. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks a lot. It's a fantastic idea. Next time, just burn the house to the ground while you're at it. Why are you breaking stuff that matters? What is wrong with you? I'm glad that you had your tantrum. You just destroyed something that is very useful. And this, children, is why we can't have nice things. See, cloaks. I don't know why some of these people are having a hard time with that. Let me see. Can I make parkas? Let's make some parkas. I always like to have 2 spares no matter what I'm doing, just in case. And then later on, anything that's below, anything that's of poor value, I'm just gonna burn it because there's no point in keeping it. Diva, what are you doing in here, Diva? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just food. Hey, just what are you doing? Can you get up? All right, equip that. There you go. What's your shooting like? You're at 9. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Your crafting is it? Let's see. Let's see there. Hauling is pretty good. So hauling's pretty good. You can pick stuff up. You're really good at that. Thanks. Let's drop that down to 3. Let's make sure you craft and stuff. Then you can do that if you need to. Very good. Let's see. Orange. It's going to take me a long time to get built up for intellect. Why are you breaking again? Awful barrack. Diva should be cleaning it every day. But because she's having cocaine withdrawal... I know, guys, I would love to give y'all some better furniture, but I can't really. I don't have anything. However, right after this, I will give us simple beds to work with. I will definitely make that our next research project. Okay. You're smoothing the floor. So hopefully this whole smoothing floor project will get everybody that's somewhat set up on construction a nice high construction. Nice big construction number. Need a meditation spot. Okay, let's give you a meditation spot. I have no idea where you can meditate, but let's try. Tradoa. Where's your spot? Where do you sleep? Oh, right here. So let's put you right here. Come on. Tradoa, I need to put more food. Jeez. There's nothing to eat. Oh, that was fast. There's really just nothing to eat out here. Oh, it's not good. It's not good at all. I think electricity needs to be one of my next big priorities, but I just don't think I have. It's going to take him a long time to get there, let's put it that way. If I can survive this winter and get past that, it's only the 8th. How many days are in a month again here? It's 15 days for each month. Jeez. And I'm already running out of food. It's just, I'm not able to keep up with the demand. There's just too much of a demand for food. I got all these unowned things. Come on, make them packas. I think they're probably really popular already. Yeah, so they're already popular. So I'm going to burn through that like nobody's business. I'm just going to cut through all that stuff. Heck, if a trader came by, that'd be nice, but I will hold my breath. Oh. As soon as I say there's no one coming, someone's coming. Let's see if they've got any food that I can trade for. Tradoa. Monsieur. You have no food. Let's see if I can get rid of some of my unwanted items, though. I don't want to keep the frags. Definitely want to get rid of the war masks. Locust armor. I don't even know what this is. That's cool. Tempest Scion. Tempestus Scion armor. That's always nice. Plasma sword. Yeah, there we go. Wooden club. Here I am still rocking crap from the Stone Age. And they're like, yeah, we're showing up with like super cool sci-fi tech. And it's like, yeah. Alright, so they're going to give me 115 gold and... or silver, I should say, not gold. Yeah, it looks like that's all I'm going to be able to get out of that, which isn't much, but at least I cleared some space in my, my inventories here. Well, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be heading out for the evening. I had a lot of fun tonight. We made some progress. You know, I wasn't able to hit the goal that I wanted to this evening, which is kind of upsetting. But we did get a lot of work done on the house. So the fact that we managed to smooth out all these walls, what I wish I had done is actually peeled up all this wooden floors and just smoothed the ground. That would have helped out a lot as well. But I can do that at a different time. Like, you know, we can always fix that later. But I think this is a really successful time. I really, really appreciate everybody watching tonight. I see lots of familiar faces, or at least lots of familiar names. So I really appreciate y'all consistently watching me. I will be back on tomorrow, where I believe we continue on with... Let me double check. Tomorrow we're going to keep continuing on with RimWorld, at least for a little bit longer. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a wonderful day tomorrow as well. Have a good night.